ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಜಯಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾವಿವತ್ತು 107 IA ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕುರುಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದು ಹರಿಯಾಣ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಈ ಹೋಟೆಲಿಂದ ಕುರುಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಕುರುಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ 107ನೇಯ ಈ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ದಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. 9:45ಗೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚಳಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಎಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮನಮೋಹನ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕಾಲ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಡಲೆನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಇವರು ಸರ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಸರ್? ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸರ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕೋರಿಗೋಡು. ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋಟೆಲಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟೇ ಆಗಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಮನ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಮನ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಸ್ಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಷಾ ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ತುಂಬ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಇದು ಹಾಕ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನಾವು ತಂದಿವಿ ಎಲ್ಲದು. ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಇದನ್ನು ID ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾವು ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕುರುಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ID ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಹೋಟೆಲಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಫಾಗ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಹರಿಯಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಫಾಗು, ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಶರಣಪ್ಪ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಓಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸರ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮದು? ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಮುಂದೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಡೆಲಿಗೇಟೆಡ್. नमस्कार स्वीकार कीजिए. बड़े भाई है भाई, बड़े भाई को तो पहले ही हाथ जोड़ के नमस्कार कर दिए, अब बड़े भाई को पहले ही कर दिए. एक ही शब्द था, यथा योग and academic excellence. This year's theme, sustainable, develop and Atmanirbhar Bharat, reflects India's aspiration for self-reliance, sustainability and holistic growth. Kurukshetra, the land of the Bhagavad Gita, is an ideal venue for this conference. It was on this sacred soil that Lord Krishna imparted the timeless wisdom of the Gita, emphasizing duty, resilience, and self-reliance, principles that align perfectly with the conference theme of Atmanirbhar Bharat. To mark the commencement of this auspicious event, we will proceed with the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, which symbolizes the removal of ignorance and the ushering in the knowledge and wisdom.
University. Association. Some initiatives such as referential courses, international roundtables and regional conferences became the regular activities which led to the starting of programs. Now regional economic associations in several parts of the country, in several states, also takes place and also render very good services to highlight the local issues and also giving some solutions also. These regional conferences are also being conducted in collaboration with IEA. They also organize several conferences on selected themes. The role of the IEA in promoting economic studies and research in our nation is appreciated by renowned economists from both India and abroad. Now, it is pertinent to mention here
to engage the thought-provoking discussion and sharing insight on how to navigate these complex global challenges. As we approach the third decade of the 21st century, India aspires on the be a 5 trillion economy must be carefully
पास प्रेसिडेंट होने के नाते और अभी उपस्थित होने के कारण प्रोफेसर सचदेवा जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा। इसलिए धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा कि शायद हमारे भारतीय अर्थशास्त्र परिषद के इतिहास में पहली यूनिवर्सिटी होगी स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी, कुरुक्षेत्र यूनिवर्सिटी, जो दोबारा इंडियन इकोनॉमिक एसोसिएशन काउंसिल करना। मुझे ध्यान है हम अनिल ठाकुर, मित्तल जी, सभी लोग यहाँ पर थे, हुड्डा जी वाइस चांसलर थे, अत्री जी और राणा जी वैदी मेन
fiscal year. I express my heartful thanks and warm wishes to all the members of Indian Economic Association and the office bearer, especially Anil Kumar Thakur ji. And today, here, welcome to all of on the dash and off the dash, especially Honorable Vice Chancellor of this university and Chief Guest Professor Somnath Sachdeva. Everyone knows the personality of Manmohan Singh. Vajpayee sir said he met at Gwalior Indian Conference of Indian Economic Association, and I and Anil Kumar Thakur both met Manmohan Singh this conference also and discussing some issues about the Bihar Economic Association to Manmohan Singh. Manmohan Singh said to Anil Kumar Thakur about the Bihar Economic Association, and we are remember that time Manmohan Singh said few words about the Bihar Economic Association.
To highlight this year, we have been received more than 850 articles from almost thousands of participants across the nation. And around 50 plus resource persons are going to share their intellectual expertise in this 3 days 107th annual conference. Thank you, sir. Now I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Somnath Sachdeva, sir, to release the conference IEA membership profile 2024. Members details with the address and the name along with the state membership number. This is one of the unique book which is a Bible or a Quran or a Gita for all the members of the Indian Economic Association to know, to connect with the economic fraternity.
Before I start with my formal address, I also wish to pay my homage, respect and reverence to our great leader of the country, great economist, our former Prime Minister, Professor, our very dear, whom we just lost yesterday, Professor Manmohan Singh ji. If I say that whatever economic status in the world we have today, it is because of the great contribution that Dr. Manmohan Singh paid to this particular aspect, and especially whatever monetary high status our teachers and professors have got in this society today. It is because of the vision of this great leader if you remember the 2006 pay scales that we got as university teachers, probably that lifted the economic status of all the teaching community in this particular country.
Think about collective action, not only by the government, but also by the private sector, NGOs, the general public, and we all will have to get together to fight against the ill effects of the environment. Take, for example, the payment for ecosystem services scheme, which is a market-based instrument, which brings the government, the markets, the community, corporate firms.
It worries me, for example, in 2010, one paper, and later on we don't have the studies available on this. When the annual national budget of NREGA was 60,000 crore, its first and immediate impact caused by the NREGA 60,000 crore annual budget on agriculture wages was like in Andhra Pradesh 106%, Karnataka 66%, Maharashtra 62%, Gujarat 24%, Punjab 84%, Haryana 74%, Tamil Nadu 73%. The adaptability of technology by farmers and the amount of money spent by farmers on the agriculture wages, because that is the major component. If that increases exponentially, limits the adaptability of technology by farmers, which leads to negative returns to majority of the community of this country. This is one thing. Another important thing which comes to my mind based on this paper, which was this data was also referred to by one of the articles in Economic Times in 2011 by Swaminathan Anklesaraya IR, makes me brings certain startling worries to my mind, is that state level fiscal imprudence. For example, there are 10 such states in this country, including Maharashtra, like Ladli Bahin and kind of stories. If this type of money is coming into the economy, coming into the market,
on scale across the country, particularly in semi-arid areas, but also in Punjab, etc. Point one, and what's the way forward? Is it subsidies? And this question I could address to you, although it's in a sense coming out of what the professor from Shivaji University as well as Anjali spoke about, which is subsidies. Is subsidies the way forward? Really, that's a larger question that you raised, Professor Shivaji. The question really is the way forward subsidies, or are there other routes of doing this? Coming as you do with a vast amount of experience from the RBI, please walk us through what the pros and cons of a subsidy-driven route are, given that there are alternative uses for those same funds.
Thank you, Professor.
The dais, delegates from different parts of the country. I am Dr. Annapurna Dixit from Banaras Hindu University. My question is to Dr. Sunil Kumar sir. As we know that the informal sector is contributing highly in our economy, despite all that the units are facing so many problems regarding fund. So what are the policies being made by the government to deal with this problem? Thank you, sir.
Any initiative for betterment of the health sectors. But now the NFHS 5th round data is going to show that around 60% women are the anemics, undernutrition, malnutrition of the children, and even whatever have the health indicators, CDR, CBR, infant mortality rate, they are also far behind from the world average of the country. So I request to the panel that which types of policy are useful for take up care about these things for achieving the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor.
Discussion went on. Myself, Dr. Vikas Pradhan from Bareilly. My question is to Professor Shivaji sir. Actually, you made two wonderful statements that we have come out of absolute poverty, but what about the comparable poverty? And second statement you made, economy is growing but not the employment. So my question is, how do you see the economic growth as it is going on in the country? and what kind of prospects will be for Indian economy in next 5 to 10 years? That's my question.
Thank you.
Definition, 1776 definition. Now happiness and malnutrition is very important, sir, especially migratory workers across the India. They are every day, what about their education and that malnutrition solution problem, sir? In the developed and sustainable concept. This is not an argument question, this is my request. And what is the solution is going to go to the Atmanirbhar Bharat or the especially depressed class people and the migratory character people, labor, school children, and it's a biggest problem, schooling and malnutrition.
Thank you.
On those three P's. And what they are going to defend is that these schemes are going to have a trickle-down effect on the economy. And there are some cases are there, it is have a positive impact and it is improved the downtrodden people and poor people's economic condition. So another side is that it is hugely affecting on the physical health of the state. Somewhere it is disturbing the physical health or the financial pressure on the state. So what would be the solution? And really whether it is going to be good for Indian economy or it is a state economies, and what we are going to be have a sustainable oriented policies and improvements.
Thank you very much. Thank you.